Meanwhile, Caroline Levitt is explaining how much winning we are doing. The mainstream media can't even keep up.
There is so much good news, so much winning out of the Trump White House right now that the mainstream legacy media can't keep up with it, because President Trump is signing executive order after executive order, delivering on promise after promise, and implementing fundamental change of our bloated bureaucracy and our corrupt government here in Washington, D.C. He was given a once-in-a-generation mandate by the American people to govern and to fundamentally transform Washington, and that's exactly what he is doing. And we finally, after 4 years of chaos and mayhem and apologizing for America, have a president again in the Oval Office who is standing up for America. And this is what it looks like when you have a leader of our great nation who uses the leverage of the United States, who understands that since our nation's founding, we have been viewed as that shining light on the hill. We have been viewed, rightfully so, as the best, proudest country in the world. And President Trump is not afraid to say that or to use that for the American people's benefit. And that's why you have seen so many countries around the world in just a matter of 2 weeks cave to President Trump's demands. In the past 24 hours, you have Canada and Mexico agreeing to help secure our southern and northern borders. And these tariffs that President Trump threatened to impose on both Canada and Mexico, and they were sign, seal, deliver, I may add. Those were retaliatory tariffs for the last 4 years of treatment by Canada and Mexico of our nation. They have allowed an unprecedented wave of illegal deadly drugs and illegal criminals on our territorial borders. And President Trump said, enough is enough.
That's right. He did. And he's delivering every single day. And it's been wild to watch. They really cannot keep up with it. And they're having a difficult time. Someone else who is making the rounds around the world already, Marco Rubio. He went down to El Salvador to meet with Bukele. And here is what that exchange looked like when he went to his residence, met the fam.
Lo digo yo, pero no me dejan.
¿Y quiénes son estos?
Águila.
Ya que tengo 15 años.
Ay, no.
Y las primeras dos eran niñas y después los dos varones. Totalmente distintos.
All right, so making the rounds, leading the State Department, also posting about it, saying on his first official trip as Secretary of State, Rubio traveled to Panama. American leadership is back in our hemisphere, and we're ready to work with our regional partners. Here's a little stinger they put together detailing the trip.
When a country and a government expresses interest in being an ally and partner of the United States, that comes with rewards. In a country that was born in many ways as a result of the interest of the United States, but over time the relationship had its ups and downs, and today it's one of our strongest economic partners, certainly in the hemisphere, and an important catalyst for so much trade and commerce that happens in the United States that affects and impacts so many people, both going out and coming in. And so it's a great place to come visit first.
Let's go. Thank you, Marco, for delivering some American excellence. So we'll come back. Caroline, she has another explanation of all the winning that's happening. But while we're on the border and talking about Latin America and El Salvador and other matters, this was an interesting story. The governor of New Jersey is admitting that they've got in their home an illegal housed inside. And he says, I dare the feds to come get this illegal person who is there. And Tom Homan got asked about this, and here is how that sounded.
New Jersey practically daring the agency to come to his own home. Democratic Governor Phil Murphy declared on Saturday that he and the First Lady are allowing someone pursuing legal status to stay at their home. The governor a little vague on this, but the bold admission came at an event during a broader discussion about the policies of the new Trump administration. Here is the governor. Listen.
Tammy and I were talking about, I don't want to get into too much detail, but there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
Good luck to the feds, says the governor. Tom Homan.
Pretty interesting. The state's attorney general is the
All right. So Bonnie's saying she's not illegal. Okay. A clarification was released. She's here legally. And that sounds like a very convenient correction from the criminal governor. No, not what I meant. She's illegal. We'll see about that. A proper investigation must be conducted. Given the fact he is flouting flagrantly, impliedly threatening Tom Homan and challenging him to his face. Here's what Tom said.
Let me read a headline to you. Chicago leaders encourage residents to exercise their rights in resisting Trump's deportation policies. The governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, basically admitted that he knew somebody that didn't have full documentation, that he was hiding over his garage.
But there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what? Let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
Your comment on all of that?
I think the governor's pretty foolish saying what he said, because I got note of it. Won't let it go. We'll look into it. And if he's knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien, that's a violation of Title 8 United States Code 1324. I would seek prosecution, or the secretary would seek prosecution. So maybe he's bluffing. If he's not, we'll deal with that. And as far as suing sanctuary cities, get in line, because the Trump administration is going to do that already. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. There's one example. If the young sanctuary cities in New York City, if they would have gave us over the killer of Laken Riley, when he got arrested in New York City for endangering a child, he would have been in jail. And he would have never killed Laken Riley. Sanctuary cities are responsible for deaths of thousands of young children throughout my career. And we're going to sue them. We're going to hold them. And look, if he's got to go to the Supreme Court, that's what President Trump wanted to do. He will end sanctuary cities.
There was a
All right, Tom Homan not playing around. Governor, you want to play that game? You're implying, you're hinting you've got illegals there? That's against the law. We'll come and investigate it. Now, he may have taken, after he realized what he had done in admitting that he is a co-conspirator in a federal felony for harboring and trafficking illegal aliens, he probably realized, oh, crap. And I don't know if he deported her out of his roof and brought in somebody else who's probably here with legal status, but maybe he's not a full citizen, right? So it's, oh, crap. He had an actual illegal. He's like, all right, you're deported. Get out of here. He's going to let someone else come in who's just here working on permanent residency or something like that. Yeah, nice move there, Governor Phil Murphy. So we don't know. But it seems like there's probable cause. If somebody said that they were harboring a January 6er in their rooftop, you think the FBI would look the other way at that? No. So thank you, Tom. We're looking forward to a full and thorough investigation.